All right, hockey fans, here we are. Game number 2 of the day. Rochester won their first game earlier against, who'd they play? I forgot already. Oh, the Philadelphia Junior Flyers. That's right. They defeated the Philadelphia Junior Flyers by a score of 5-0. Now in this game, they're playing against the Buffalo Junior Sabres. Rochester sticks up in the air. Last words of advice from Coach McDonald, and they're ready to go. Over here, Buffalo Junior Sabres, they're not talking to their coach, but there they are, getting all revved up. Little sticky poo action going on. Starting off for Rochester. Looks like we got Olivia Searles at center, Peyton Baldwin on left, Alexia Jackson on right. Defense, Olivia Fanchulo and Avery Whitney. For Buffalo, they got 5 players. They didn't wait for me, though. Face-off won by Buffalo. Brought in, back around, taken away by Rochester. Rochester sends that puck up along the boards. Riley O'Neill holds that at the blue line, fires it back in on the far side. Buffalo Junior Sabres wrapped up by Fanchulo. Puck knocked forward by Elise Alberalta. And Fanchulo curls around, grabs that puck, guarding it, keeping it away from Lux Froman. Passes in front of the net to Avery Whitney. Whitney up for Peyton, misses Peyton, and that's going to be an icing. And we'll bring the faceoff back down by Olivia Wilson. Girls think the faceoff is over there. I think it's going to be over here because that's where the puck was sent from. You'd think they'd figure it out by now. They've been playing hockey, as long as I've been watching girls play hockey. So puck tried to get nudged out, and out it comes. Recovered, though, by number 16, Maya DeSantis. DeSantis curls around, hits that blue line, dumps that puck in, goes in after the chase, taken away by Rochester. Puck passed up to DiNicola. DiNicola sends this across for Goodrich. Goodrich hustling after it. Getting to that puck first, though, is Reagan Pax. Sends this into the trapezoid. DiNicola going over, attacking. Puck gets sent around onto the far side. Off the boards. Alberalta takes this out. No, I'm sorry, not Alberalta. That is Charlie Roll. Roll over the blue line, trying to get herself around Colucci. Can't do it. Puck picked up by Botto. Botto sends this out. Goodrich nudges his puck forward, taken away by Allison Kaczynski. Kaczynski back around behind her net, passes puck up, coming up. Oh, taken out. Was absolutely tripped. Nobody seems to care, though. Puck gets passed over to McDonald. McDonald back up to Wozniak moving forward. Nadia into the corner looking. Nadia into the trapezoid. She's got Warner in the middle. Nadia all the way around. Drops that puck off for McBride. McBride coming around, leaves it for McDonald. McDonald takes this up. Oh, gets turned back. McBride comes over at the point, holds that puck in, moves it up for Coyne, drops down in the slot. Teagan can't get the shot off. Teagan reaching back, gets a piece of that puck, takes that shot, save made, rebound, comes back over to the corner for Teagan. Coyne up for McDonald at the hash, back into Teagan, out into the circle. Warner trying to get that puck, backhands it into the trapezoid, and into the far corner it goes. Waz digging that puck out, back to back with a junior Sabre. Puck knocked free. Teagan Coyne swings and misses. This puck held at the point by McBride. McBride to McDonald. McDonald winds up. Shot wide left off the back boards out into the corner. Wozniak there battling. Wozniak sends it into a player that's laying down for Buffalo. She's got to get up and play some hockey. That puck gets snapped out off the boards all the way down length of the ice. That's called an icing in this sport. And we'll bring the faceoff all the way back down to the left side of the Buffalo goaltender, who is number 12, Gabriella Rakowski. Taking a face off, Marie Salino. If you're hurt in a vehicle crash, that used to be all 8s. I don't know. Puck sent it to the slot. Picked up, taken by Sarah Himeline. Himeline moves up, puck past that puck across the neutral zone, grabbed at the blue line by Alberalta. Puck pressed up against the backboards by Rochester. Guarding a puck comes out, trying to stick check and get a piece of that puck. Olivia Searles sends it around at the hash mark. Olivia, almost able to take it with it. Comes back up, Buffalo puts it, no, knocked back out by Peyton Baldwin, gets it to Olivia. Olivia battling in the neutral zone, puck taken by Sarah Himmeline. Himmeline dumps this puck all the way down, and she sent that from her own blue line. That's an icing. You send that puck over the far red line from your side of the center line, and it will be an icing every time. Puck comes back, bounces next to the goal, sent back over into the corner. Buffalo going to dig it out, send it up along the hash marks. DiNicola coming over, trying to keep it in. Baudo couldn't keep that. Maya DeSantis knocks it forward. Grabbed, though, by Colucci. Colucci sends it into neutral and comes back. Knocked in by Buffalo. That's going to go on net, and Olivia Wilson's going to cover that puck up for the faceoff off to her right side. So these two teams have faced each other before. Rochester won the last contest. So, you know, Buffalo wants to come back with a vengeance. These girls don't forget. Rochester trying to pass that puck up. Evie Warner loses it at her skates, comes out for Tegan Coyne. I think she got a piece of it. Maybe she got stick. I don't know. Puck's on its edge, rolling, going over to play at Reagan Pax. Pax takes us over to the boards. Stepping up is Wozniak. Woz overs. Shot puck rebounds all the way out to the top of the slot. Passed over to McBride. McBride sends this into the corner for Woz. Woz going after it, as is Kennedy Rightford. Puck comes over onto the near side. McDonald steps up, sends this back into the slot. Evie Warner battling, trying to get that shot off, goes wide to the corner. Woz over there. Puck grabbed by Buffalo, and they flick that puck out. McBride and McDonald going back. McDonald going back to cover in front of the goal. McBride going and taking out her player. And that's going to be a hooking penalty because she absolutely hooked her, reeled her to the ground like every fish head is doing in Pulaski right now, trying to land a salmon. That's how you hook them. So Rochester minor penalty number 13, Nora McBride, 1 minute 30-second minor for hooking. Number 13, 1 minute 30-second for hook. Time of the minor penalty, 9:34, and it's a Buffalo Junior Sabre power play. Sabres shot, deflected, goes to the corner. Rochester going to dig this puck out. Comes out into the middle, swung over to the corner by Celino. Celino tries centering, goes on the side of the net, loose out in front, and now that comes over, picked up by Peyton Baldwin. Baldwin takes this puck out, sends this through the neutral zone, and that's going to be an icing. She released it before the center line. This is not the NHL, and this is not high school, so that is an icing. You cannot ice the puck and not get called for it if you are shorthanded. Not in this league. Not in youth hockey governed by USA Hockey rules. Off the face-off, that gets covered up by Wilson. Will do the draw again to her left side. DeSantis going in for the face-off. Rochester wins. Puck sent up, caught at the boards. Pushed her back in by O'Neill. Puck goes out into the middle, picked up by Evie Warner. Warner, she's got two girls to beat. Warner not able to get around any of them. And she's offsides. Face off in the neutral zone. It's an acceptable outcome for Evie. 30 seconds to go in the PK for Rochester. Tegan Coyne takes that face off, sends this over for Warner. Warner dumps this puck in, going in after it. Puck picked up by Riley O'Neill. O'Neill sends this behind her net up for Maya DeSantis. DeSantis plays this out into the middle, misses her target, who was intended for Charlie Roll, taken by Kalachi. Kalachi gives this to Warner. Warner passes this back to Botto. Botto up for Coyne. Coyne over the blue line, loses that puck, comes back for Botto. And Connie fires that into the offensive end with a complete disregard for the offsides rule. And that's going to send this face-off all the way down because of that. There's a grossly intentional offsides. 1 second to go in the penalty against Nora McBride. Face-off, Victoria McGuire wrapped up, and the teams return to even strength. There's a shot, and it sails high over the net on the far side. Goodrich going up after it. Estelle Dallin's on the ice. Goodrich moves this forward, gets pushed back by Caitlin Becker. Kolachi grabs it in her end, passes over to Estelle. Estelle touches this behind her, turns to chase after that puck. In front of her, Sarah Hemmeline. Now back at the blue line. Puck comes back into the neutral zone. Goodrich sends this over. I think Estelle was offsides, but I'm the only one that's going to call it. Puck comes back through the neutral zone. McDonald there. CC sends that puck in, goes back behind the net. Sent back around on the near side for Estelle. Estelle picking this up off the boards at the hash mark. Sends this into the corner. She's going to go after it. Puck grabbed by Sarah Hemmeline. Sends this behind the net. Buffalo brings it back again. Fires this out. And McDonald not able to get it. CC gets a piece of it. Slows it down. Picks that puck up. Now she passes it over to Kolachi. Kolachi with it. Fires this all the way for Estelle. Estelle touches it to keep it around. She gets pushed down to the ice by Hemmeline. She's got to learn how to stay on her feet. Puck comes back into the neutral zone. Evie Warner curling around. She goes into the zone as Estelle comes out. Evie on the far side at the corner looking. Evie's got Waz on this near side. Pass it out to Waz at the corner. Waz dingling and dangling out in front. Backhand shot. Save me. Rebound comes back. And it's a goal. Let's take a look at that replay. See if we can't figure out who scored that goal because I don't know what was going on. Backhand shot gets saved, and there it gets fired in. I think it got tipped in by Waz. So I believe that was tipped in by Waz, shot by Evie. Could be the other way around, though. So I'm going to call it Rochester Junior Americans goal scored by number 10, Nadia Wozniak, assisted by number 88, Evie Warner. 10 from 88. Time of the Rochester Junior Americans goal, 7:30 of the first period. And the Rochester Americans lead 1-0. Puck gets passed up towards the corner. Lexi Jackson sends this back out to the point for Fanchulo. Fanchulo over for Coyne. Teaton Coyne centering pass. Nobody there. Puck goes over to the far boards. Lexi going after it. Not going to get to it first, though. Stepping up is Kolachi. Fires it, and that's a save made by Gabriella Rakowski. Comes over on the near side, pops out into the middle. Peyton Baldwin battling, can't get that puck. It's picked up by Kennedy Rightford. Rightford sends this across on the far side, chasing that puck down. Charlie Roll. Little stick check there in the corner. Rochester coming out with this puck. Long pass over for Peyton. She's going to play this off the boards. Not going to get to it first, though. Turned back out by Buffalo. Kennedy Rightford cutting her way through the middle at the blue line. Dishes it off for number 17, Jada Adenolfi, but a little late, and the Buffalo is offsides. Face off in the neutral zone on that far dot. Victoria McGuire taking the draw against Sydney Goodrich. Goodrich leaning, puck comes back to her. Goodrich moves over to the side. Buffalo knocks this in deep. Hustling back after that puck is, I think that was Connie Botto. Puck comes out in the middle, across on the far side. Estelle Dallin picks it up. Estelle at the center line, goes down, takes a knee. Kolachi there. Dallin back up. Puck comes out. Goodrich with it. Sydney taking this over the blue line. Sydney leaning in. Backhand shot. Save made by Gabriella Rakowski. We'll have a face-off to her right side. So this game, they're keeping track of shots on goal. In the first game that Rochester played, they were hardly keeping track of the goals. Face-off won by Rochester. Evie takes that shot, goes off the leg of Albarella. Albarella goes down, but Kolachi picks that puck up in her zone, sends this out into the neutral zone. Battle for it along the blue line. Wozniak coming back, trying to get a piece of it. Pulling that puck out is McGuire. I think. Nope, sorry, that is Celino. That puck fired all the way across. Kalachi gets a piece of it. She's chasing that puck down. It's over the center line. She gets a slight check into the boards by Albarella. That goes off of Waz back over the blue line. Kalachi still over the blue line in the offensive zone, so it's an offsides call. We'll have a face-off in the neutral zone. Kennedy Rydford for Buffalo, squaring off against Olivia Searles for Rochester. Puck comes back to Kalachi. Now over to Avery Whitney. Whitney able to get this puck forward into the O-zone. Stopped there by Allison Kaczynski. Kaczynski loses it to Peyton Baldwin. Baldwin sends it through the trapezoid. On the far side, Charlie Roll has it. Roll, long pass out. That got touched by one of her teammates, but before the center line, he waves off the icing because he forgot what the rule really is, I think. Puck comes into the corner. Rochester trying to snap it out, gets it out to Alexi Jackson. Jackson's got one girl to beat, has to get around Kaczynski. Does, but back checking ensues. She's got four girls on her and is ridden down to the ice by those four Buffalo Junior Sabres. Sabres come up. Puck comes out for DeSantis. DeSantis sends it into their neutral zone. Right there waiting for it, though, Sienna McDonald. McDonald tries snapping it forward. Not able to get it that too far, though. Becker comes in flying behind. Still can't get it past that one defenseman. Puck comes out into the neutral zone. Nora McBride picks it up there. McBride to McDonald. McDonald sends this off the boards into the offensive zone. Dina Cole is going to go after it. Puck gets played by Buffalo back into the corner, up along the side. McDonald there holds his puck in at the hash mark, fires it on net. Save made by Rakowski. Puck comes back to the corner, now back up to McDonald. McDonald to McBride. McBride steps up, shot fired. Glove save by Rakowski. 3:36 to go in this opening period. Rochester leads by a score of 1-0. Faceoff will be to the left side of Gabriela Rakowski. Faceoff comes back to the point for Kalachi. Kalachi sends it to the top of the slot. Warner tries slapping it down. Goes over to the corner. Played by Reagan Pax. Pax pushes his back. Hurried around through the trapezoid by Albarella in the corner. Battling for it. Puck comes back into the slot. Grabbed by Celino. Celino gets us into the neutral zone. But Kalachi there. Emma curls around. Passes this puck up for Botto. Botto moves this up for Evie. Evie loses it. This puck comes back into the neutral zone. Tegan Coyne moving forward with this puck. Coyne at the top of the circle sends this puck into the corner. Packs back, plays it up along the side. Coyne has it, centering pass for Kalachi. She can't catch it. She's got to hustle all the way back down to her end of the ice to pick this puck up. It'll be a quick reset for Rochester as Kalachi goes into a trapezoid. Passes this puck over to Botto. Botto to Waz. Waz moving this puck forward over the blue line. Has it popped out by Lux Froman. Puck is in the corner. There it is. No, it's not. Yes, it is. Coyne forces it to Waz. Waz ping-pongs it, or plinkos it really, to Werner. Kalachi fired through traffic. Save made. Puck comes out on the side. And there's a shot at the goal. That goal scored by number 73, Lexi Jackson. Let's watch out on a replay. Who passed that to her? Came off of Waz. It is Waz. We're going to take that back. Let's catch back up to live action play here. So we've got Rochester Junior Americans goal scored by number 73, Alexia Jackson, assisted by number 10, Nadia Wozniak. 73 from 10. Time of the Rochester Junior Americans' second goal, 12:47 of the first period, and they lead by a score of 2-0. Battle for this puck on the far boards at the half boards, comes up, and Searles couldn't get it. Puck comes all the way across, hustling down after it. Avery Whitney. Whitney loses that puck, picked up by DeSantis. DeSantis trying to get this out in front. Battle for it. Olivia Wilson diving all over the place. Able to punch that puck all the way up to the point position. Grabbed by Buffalo. They're trying to penetrate back in. Puck popped up into the air. Top of the slot. Loose. Buffalo going over to the boards to get it. Jada Alnalfi sends this in deep back behind in the trapezoid. Grab by Fanchulo. Fanchulo sends this over to the side. It gets passed out to Lexi Jackson. Jackson over the center line, leaning, has that puck knocked free. Alnalfi trying to get it away. Gets it over now. Picked up by Kira Diapolo. Passed over to McGuire. She sends this to the far corner. Played by Buffalo at the backboards. In there is McBride. Nora goes down, still has that puck. Now she loses it into the trapezoid. Salino has her foot swept away. Rochester able to get this puck out, and that's a nice interference by Sarah Heimelin, and I think she's going to get rung up for it. Or was that offsides? What are we doing? I didn't see. I think it's an offsides. Here's a face-off between Mary Salino and Caitlin Becker. 1 minute of play to go in the first period. 1 minute remaining. McDonald to McBride. McBride tries getting this to Becker. Gets touched by Salino of Buffalo all the way down the length of the ice. Picked up by Heimling. Centering pass. Back in. Dalin. Oh, doesn't make it through. Shot taken by Dina Cola. Rebound goes to the corner. Dalin over there. This puck comes out into the neutral zone. Nora McBride chasing it down. McBride grabs this, pulls this over to the side. I thought she was going to pass it. She had me duped. Becker moving this puck forward at the blue line, brings this over into the O-zone. Puck's taken away by Salino. 23 seconds to go. Salino rips this around on the far side. Played by Kennedy Rydford. Rydford cuts into the middle, into the neutral zone. Oh, this is a nice stick check by Evie Warner. Oh, nice play off the boards. Nice play by Buffalo as they return that back. Becker couldn't play it because then that would have been too many players on the ice potentially. This puck one touch up for Waz. Waz to Coyne. Coyne, offsides, I thought, but doesn't matter. That's the end of the period. At the end of one period of play, Rochester Junior Americans lead by a score of 2-0 here in Lysander, Three Rivers Athletic Complex. And I am the Dan-Dalin, and I'll be right back. All right, and we're back. Rochester wins that draw, goes back to Kalachi. Kalachi passes it over to Botto. Botto hits us into the neutral zone. Bring it up over the blue line is Wozniak. Woz having a hard time pulling that puck off the corner. Centering pass doesn't make it to Warner. Goes back to the corner. Look how far away they are. Well, that's better. And that is covered up by the goaltender, number 12, Gabriella Rakowski. Face off to the right side of Rakowski. Puck driven forward by Baldwin. Shot on net. Save made. Rakowski. Rebound picked up by Buffalo. Nice breakout pass into the middle to a streaking Elise Albarala. Not able to keep it, though. She gets pushed out, and that is an offsides. She just got strong-armed over the blue line by Fanchulo and then fell back into the offensive zone when the puck came back over. That is a strong girl over there, Olivia Fanchulo. Puck loose in the neutral zone. Jackson steps up to take it. Lexi tries dumping that puck in. Oh, that caught a stanchion awkwardly. That goes on net, and Gabriella's going to cover that up for Buffalo. Face off to her right side. We're just 38 seconds into this second period. Rochester leads by a score of 2-0. Earlier this morning, Reagan Healy was the goaltender. She recorded a shutout. I wonder if Olivia's thinking the same thing. McDonald to McBride. McBride curls around, tries pushing us into the middle. Every Warner with it. Warner curls around, drops it back up for McBride. McBride skating forward, goes into the trapezoid. Now she's on the far side, leaves it there for Waz. Waz goes down. I think it's Waz. Anyway, puck comes out into the neutral zone. McBride has it. Hard pass for Warner. Gets tipped by DePaulo. Goes all the way down in. And she goes off for her change. Starting the change for line one. Puck comes back to the point. Now back over for Kalachi. Kalachi sends this into Coyne. Coyne, oh, nice tip by Victoria McGuire. Goodrich sends this into the trapezoid. This puck gets sent all the way out. That gets tipped, knocked, and that comes all the way down the length of the ice. Chasing it down, Connie Botto. Botto grabs this behind the net. Passes this up for Goodrich. Goodrich cuts to the middle and catch this pass. Nice catch it is. Over the blue line into the offensive end. She's got Becker in the middle. She's driven into the corner looking for somebody. Dalin there, snaps that puck down, runs right into Albarala. Puck comes over onto the side, dumped back behind the net by Reagan Pax. Buffalo trying to come up. Fanchulo holds that puck, sends this on net, and that's going to get held onto by Gabriella Rakowski for the faceoff. 12:48 to go in the second period. 2-0 Rochester lead. Face-off won by Buffalo. Buffalo coming out. Nice pass off the boards. McBride not falling for it. Turns this puck back into the neutral zone. Stepping back to get it is Kennedy Rydford on the near side. Charlie Roll brings this puck over the blue line. DeSantis can't get a shot off net. Goes into the corner. Ava Whitney battling for it. Puck comes a little loose. Grab by Olivia Cyril. Cyril sends us all the way across for Peyton Baldwin. Baldwin trips the girl that was on her, Riley O'Neill. And she's going to get called for it. Rochester Junior Americans penalty, number 16, Peyton Baldwin. 1 minute 30-second minor for tripping. Number 16, 1 minute 30 seconds trip. Time of the minor penalty, 2:41, and it's a Buffalo Junior Sabres power play. Oops. And we were looking at the goalie camera. That puck's taken away by Evie Warner. Warner skating forward. Warner trying to get in front of Charlie Roll. Puck gets fired wide. Picked up by Buffalo. Nice offensive play. Oh, what happened? That puck, I think the net came off. So face off in the Buffalo zone. This is what you like to see when you're Rochester down a player. Wozniak in for the draw. He's going to put Searles to her right. McBride behind her. McDonald to her left. This puck is coming right to Searles. Oh, it's a penalty. Oh, I missed it. Oh, shoot. So it's a penalty against Buffalo. I completely missed that. My bad. 4-on-4 hockey for 56 more seconds. Wozniak with this puck. Woz has got two girls in front of her. Goes to the right side of Peyton. Pax back and behind in the trap. So Woz stops short. and we're going to get a cross-check penalty on Nora McBride. So Rochester Junior Americans penalty number 13, Nora McBride, 1 minute 30-second minor for cross-checking. Number 13, a minute 30 for cross-checking. Time of the minor penalty, 3:30, and it's now 4-on-3 in favor of Buffalo. Kalachi takes this puck off the face-off, passes around behind. That puck gets sent out into the neutral zone. Streaking Tegan Coyne. Coyne gets it by Pax. Coyne coming in. Shot. Save. Lead. And that rebound gets covered up by Gabriella Rakowski. What a play. Tegan Coyne's eyes got so big as she came in with that puck. Tried to go after it and just couldn't finish. Off the face-off, Rochester, shot save. Puck drops down, comes over to the corner. Buffalo picks this puck up. Buffalo has a player advantage for 10 more seconds. Puck taken away. Here's Tegan Coyne going back in. Tegan, and she gets tripped. Oh, is it a penalty shot? Was she in a shooting motion? Come on now. He's going to call a slash? Is that what he called a slash? Because if it was a trip, that is a shootable offense. A slash, though, is not. And he's calling a slash. So Buffalo Junior Sabres penalty number 25, Riley O'Neill, 1 minute 30-second minor for slashing. Number 25, 1 minute 30-second slash. Time of the minor penalty, 4:08, and it's 3-on-3 hockey. You don't see that very often. One player's released for Rochester, so it's 4-on-3 now. Was with it, so Rochester on the power play, not anymore. Now it's 4-on-4 hockey. So somebody else comes out of the box. Teams are even. Battle for this puck along the boards. I think Fanchulo's over there, and we're going to get a whistle because there was no movement on that puck. 13 seconds away from a Rochester power play. Face off to the left side of Gabriella Rakowski. Searles pulls this over to the boards. Buffalo takes control. Puck goes back towards behind the net, taken away by Rochester. Fanchulo shot, and that goes off of the stick of Alyssa Albaralo and actually makes her stick go flying in the air. Searles keeps that puck in. Another player out. It's a power play for Rochester, and the Sabres able to get this puck out into the neutral zone. Avery Whitney curling around, trying to get something set up. They got 20 seconds of a power play. Whitney over the blue line, advancing forward. Whitney goes into the corner, looking for somebody to pass to. Sends this out high. Got tipped. Searles couldn't glove it down. And that's going to be a hand pass because the last thing it touched on Olivia was her hand. And the next thing it touched was a stick of Peyton Baldwin. That's considered a hand pass. And we'll have a face-off in the neutral zone. 9 seconds remaining in the player advantage for Rochester. Sydney Goodrich taking the draw against Elise Albarala. Puck comes back. McBride moves this up for DiNicola. DiNicola gets this over into the offensive end. Puck grab by Buffalo's Charlie Roll, I think. Shot, just wide. Dan-Dalin going into the corner after it. She gets a little bump from behind. Estelle sends this along the boards, comes up. DiNicola has it. Reaching for it. Goodrich sends this back out to the point. From the point, fired in the slot. Backhand shot. See, there's a goal. There's a goal. Oh. Her first goal as a Rochester Junior American, Estelle Louisiana Dan-Dalin. Let's watch that baby on the replay. Right there, she saw it and just drives that puck in. Rochester Junior Americans goal scored by number 26, Dan-Dalin. No idea who the assist was by. Time of the Rochester Junior Americans' third goal, 6:01 of the second period. That puck pushed out into the neutral zone by Jada Adinolfi. Now take it back. Evie Warner, she can't keep it. Comes out into the neutral zone. Evie skates this puck back. Passes it to Kalachi. Kalachi back to Warner. Warner staying wide of McGuire. Warner pressed up against the boards by McGuire. Puck comes back. Kalachi can't keep it. Drifts its way back for Botto. Botto moves this up. McGuire. Warner. Warner takes it away. Short pass to Waz. Waz loses it. Now it's taken away by Baldwin. Now taken back by Buffalo. Charlie Roll passes puck all the way across for Reagan Pax. Pax fires this on net, and that's caught by Olivia Wilson. Look at that. We got Estelle's fan club here. This is the 14U CNY Monsters team coming in showing support. Because of them, Estelle got her first goal. They're going to have to come to every one of her games now moving forward. Lexi Jackson drives this puck into the corner, picks this puck up, goes into the trapezoid, curls around looking. She's going to go all the way up to the point position. Lexi, has that swept away by Kennedy Rydford. She's going to retreat back. Lexi not giving up. Great job back checking by Lexi. That's an offsides. Look at that black netting. It's so hard to see through. It's hard for me too, and I'm here live and in person. Face-off won by Buffalo, comes over to Whitney. Avery goes back to a trapezoid, pressed up against the boards. Puck comes loose. Fanchulo over there. So's Becker. Fanchulo, Becker, Whitney now. Whitney moving it into the trapezoid. She's got pressure on her, sends this puck around on the boards, picked up by Sydney Goodrich. Goodrich driven back to the corner. Flicks this puck ahead. Whitney grabs it on the far side of the trapezoid, sends this up, gets held in at the blue line by Sarah Heimlin. She fires this back into the trapezoid. In the corner, Lux Froman with it. Froman cut off by Fanchulo. Now Becker back. Froman, nope, it's behind them. Sent in to the trapezoid, grabbed on the far side, Avery Whitney. Whitney moves this puck up for DiNicola. DiNicola gets us into the neutral. Goodrich there, pushes this along into the Buffalo end. Grabbed there by Allison Kaczynski, though. Kaczynski goes down. Shot fired. Save made. Puck grabbed by Goodrich. Goodrich, short pass back to Becker. Becker pressured up at the point. Wozniak. Was that Woz or is that McDonald? That's Sierra. Sierra grabbed that puck and sent her teammate flying over her just so she can keep that puck in. What a good girl. McBride coming in. McBride trying to get a shot. It's by Gabriella Rogoski. What a save. Full split. And we've got a whistle for body contact. Rochester Junior Americans penalty, number 27, Serafina DiNicola. 1 minute 30-second minor for body contact. Number 27, a minute 30 for a body check or contact. Time of the minor penalty, 8:31. Nice save there. Puck comes over to the corner. McBride takes this, snaps this back behind her goal on the far side. Evie Warner going over, trying to push it out. Held in at the point. Buffalo fires this on net. Save made. Rebound grabbed by Rochester. Sent around for McBride. McBride snaps this out for Evie. Evie gets this into the neutral zone. Evie skating forward. Evie's got Daly on her right, trying to get by. Can't. Battling for that puck is Tegan Coyne. Coyne, nice stick work. Tegan working her way into the corners. Got Daley on her. Tegan comes back up at the hash mark. Tegan still has this centering pass for Searles. Searles fires this on net, and that gets covered up by Gabriella Rakowski for the faceoff. .43 seconds left in the penalty kill, so we're more than halfway through the PK for Rochester. Wozniak loses that faceoff to Kennedy Rydford. Rydford skating up with this puck, passes it along off the boards for DeSantis. Maya, centering pass, gets picked off by Botto. Couldn't see. That was number 19, Connie Botto. And that gets deflected into the netting. We'll have a face-off in the Rochester zone. 28 seconds remaining in the power play for Buffalo. Kennedy Rydford for the faceoff for Buffalo. Wins the draw. Shot goes wide left into the corner. Picked up by Olivia Searles. This puck comes up into the neutral zone. Pax passes this over. D-to-D pass for O'Neill. O'Neill makes this over into the offensive end. Wozniak battling back for that puck. Takes out DeSantis. Puck goes into the trapezoid. Charlie Roll there pressing up against that puck. Coming over to help out a Buffalo teammate. Puck comes up at the hash mark. Now it's top of the slot, turning the shoot. Is Celino not able to get that shot off? Wozniak grabs that puck, crosses the center line, dumps that puck in. And we've got an interference penalty. Oh. And that's going to be against Buffalo. So it is a Buffalo Junior Sabres penalty, number 25, Riley O'Neill. 1 minute, 30-second minor for interference. Number 25, a minute 30 interference. Time of that minor penalty, 10:06. And it's a Rochester Junior Americans power play. Puck goes back into the trapezoid. Peyton Baldwin sends this into the slot. Grabbed by Buffalo, trying to come out with it. And out with it they come. Lux Froman into the neutral zone. Sends out forward. Gets grabbed by Avery Whitney. Whitney curls around with this puck. Passes it up to Lexi Jackson. Jackson catches this pass in the offensive end of the neutral zone. Brings this into the O zone at the corner. Jackson into the trapezoid. Jackson keeping that puck out in front of her. Passes it up for Whitney. Whitney's shot gets blocked. Comes back. Jackson gets up, snaps this into the corner for Peyton Baldwin. Baldwin going after that puck with, I think it's a 20, and I don't have a 20. Evie Warner sends his puck back. There's a shot, and it's a save made, and it is stuck somewhere in the body of Gabriella Rakowski. She's looking for it, and she will find it. The ref finds it in the net, but it's not a goal. .3:59 to go in the second period. Rochester leads 3-0. They got 36 seconds remaining in their player advantage here in the power play. Evie Warner in the corner, cycling around, passes puck up to the point to point, goes McDonald to McBride. McBride had a hard time catching it, catches up to it, gives it to Coyne. Coyne runs into some trouble. Coyne back to McBride. McBride back to Coyne. Coyne in the corner. Centering pass, and that gets swept away by Buffalo. Back out to the point position, grab by McBride. McBride dumps that puck into the trapezoid. Evie Warner with it. Warner leaves it for McDonald. McDonald takes this to the corner. Waz picks it up. Waz cycles around into the circle. Teams are even, and that goes into the glove of Gabriella Rakowski. 3:16 to go in the second period. Hey, there's the guy with the puck. That's how you know where the faceoff is going to be. 3:16 to go. 3-0. Rochester leads. Taking a faceoff, Victoria McGuire and Caitlin Becker. Becker wins this draw. Puck comes back. Kolachi, center point, fires this wide left off the base of the boards. There's a nice check and or interference. Puck grab by Buffalo in the trapezoid. Sent back over to the corner for Reagan Pax. Pax sends us up along the boards, and that gets dumped in by Kira DePaulo, and that's going to be an easy icing call for even these officials to make. Actually, they're doing a pretty good job. 2:56 to go in the second period. Face off to the right side of Rakowski. Becker, swings and misses. Stepping up, Kennedy Rydford. Rydford brings this into the O-zone. And she tries to sneak it by, not able to. Nice back checking. Puck still in Buffalo. Shot comes across, loose in the slot, cleared up, and Estelle Dallin has it. Dallin brings this into the neutral zone. Here goes Estelle. One move around one player. Can't get by the second one. Pax can't keep it, though. Becker brings this puck in. Becker tries taking that shots on the side of the net. Brought up, caught by Kolachi. Kolachi winds up, shot, blocked in front by Pax. Puck goes over against the boards. Kolachi sends this into the corner. Grabbed by Reagan Pax. Sends this behind the net into the near corner. Played there by Riley O'Neill. O'Neill sends this up, held in by Jackson. Lexi Jackson. Serpentining away into the slot. Shot, save, dropped, rebound caught, picked up and covered by Gabriella Rakowski. 2:04 to go in the second period. Rochester leads 3-0. Rochester appears to be out shooting Buffalo 21-5. Face off to the left side of Rakowski. Olivia Searles pulls this puck back for Fanchulo. Wow, I can't read. That shot gets blocked in front. Buffalo running into themselves, coming out with this puck. In the neutral, Albarolo loses this puck. Baldwin, Froman, Daly, Searles. Puck comes out. Fanchulo has it. Fanchulo sends this across to Whitney. Whitney hits the center line, stops, drops back. Brings this back into her zone. Minute 36 to go. Puck gets sent up, caught by McKenna Daly of Buffalo, trying to drive this puck back forward. Hands it off to Albarella. Albarella up to Froman. Looks Froman, centering pass. And it goes off of Celino. Comes back, and here's Searles. Searles skating with this puck, hits the center line, dumps that puck in. She goes off for her change. Puck picked up by McKenna Daly behind the net. But Daly tries sending it out, caught by Evie Warner. Warner loves these opportunities. This puck goes into the corner, kicked out by the official. Wozniak with it. Nadia skating up. Nadia curling around, top of the slot. Nadia almost lost that puck. Now she passes it back. It is picked off by Elise Albarella. Albarella sends this into the neutral zone, and McDonald comes back to pick it up. Nora cuts this puck back, passes it off to Woz. Nadia curling around in front of her own zone. Nadia sends this up at the center line, gets this puck to Becker. Caitlin Becker over the blue line, dumps this puck in. Evie Warner chasing it down. Warner at the corner. Warner has McBride up on top. Warner skates this up, drops this off for Nora. Nora fires this towards the corner for Woz. Woz skates up to get this puck at the hash mark, sends this out towards the middle, backhanded back over by whoever's wearing the number 20 jersey for Buffalo. Puck pops up high, still loose. She has a name on there. You know what? That could be Cara Perrette. Shot fired, save made, rebound, loose in the slot, bouncing away, just wide of the net. Puck goes over to the corner, backhanded by Coyne behind the net to Woz. Woz sends it up to McDonald. McDonald to McBride. McBride, and that's the end of the period. At the end of 2 periods of play, Rochester Junior Americans lead by a score of 3-0. I'm trying to catch the name on number 20. It's a P. And she's just leaning. I can't tell. We'll see what I can find out. I'll be right back in just a moment. All right, third and final period about to begin. Rochester leading 3-0. In this third period, Rochester, the home team, in white going from right to left. Buffalo, the visitors, in blue going from left to right. Buffalo gains control of that faceoff, but it's taken away by Avery Whitney. Whitney over the blue line for Rochester at the hash marks. Tries center that puck. Oh, Searles keeps control of it. Fanchulo goes over against the boards, picks his puck up, sends this into the trapezoid area. Battle for that puck back there. Look at those girls trying to dig that puck out. Rightford couldn't get it. Sent up on the hash mark. Popescu sends that into the neutral zone. Olivia Searles there turns this puck back, and that's going to make it just wide of the net. Allison Kozinski sends his puck up, turned back, though, fired by Becker. Becker sends out across the paint. Nobody able to get it. Kalachi steps up, can't keep it. Coming out with this puck is Charlie Roll. Roll sends this all the way down the length of the ice. Played on by Connie Botto. Botto back through her trapezoid, tries clearing up. There's a shot. Save made by Olivia Wilson. Popescu almost held that in, but doesn't. Dallin skates right into Alberal, and she goes down. She fell weird. She's looking around for her stuff. She better get up. We got more hockey to play. She's all right. There's my girl. She felt funny. When she went up, her arm went on one side of the girl's body, and her body went on the other side, and she just spun weird. But she's going to be okay. So faceoff will be on the far side there next to Wilson. And by Wilson, I mean Olivia Wilson, the goalie, not the volleyball that kept Tom Hanks company all those years in Castaway. Popescu fires this forward, goes into the corner, bounces off the backboard for Alvarala. Alvarala runs into some trouble, though. Puck grab by Rochester, trying to send us out. Popescu holds this in. That's number 20, Olivia Popescu. On the far side, trying to get that puck out is Whitney. Buffalo trying to hold it in, and here comes Rochester. Long pass reached by Tegan Coyne. Coyne skating up with this puck at the corner. Coyne still has it stopped short. She's got Waz coming in to help out. Puck gets by, though. Warner showing up out of nowhere like always. God, Berries, top shelf. The winner. This girl is a goal machine. I didn't even see her come out and take the ice. She just steals that puck. That is number 88, Evie Warner, unassisted. So that's Rochester Junior Americans goal scored by number 88, Evie Warner, unassisted. Number 88, unassisted. Time of the Rochester Junior Americans' fourth goal, 6:58 of the third period. Yeah, no, that's not right. 2:58. And that's going to be a penalty on Olivia Searles. Sorry, 1:58. I'm pretending these are 20-minute periods. So Rochester Junior Americans penalty number 65, Olivia Searles. I didn't see if it was for body contact or roughing. I'm thinking body contact. She just hip checked that girl down. Time of that minor penalty, 2:20. And it's a Buffalo Junior Sabres power play. That puck gets dumped in by Rochester. Evie in the corner deflects that puck. It drops down at the hash mark, picked up by Buffalo. Here comes Kennedy Ryford, flicking his puck up ahead. Maya DeSantis catching up to it in the corner. DeSantis tried centering, gets knocked away, and Ryford absolutely clips right into Kalachi. Olivia Wilson going off to get the extra attacker on. Tegan Coyne trying to do something with that puck. It's picked up by Buffalo, and we'll get the whistle, and we're going to send somebody from Buffalo into the box. And it's going to be for a body contact. You guys are leaving. Good luck. Good luck tomorrow. Nice. Happy birthday. So that is a Buffalo Junior Sabres penalty, number 66, Kennedy Ryford. 1 minute, 30-second minor for body contact. Number 66, a minute 30 body contact. Time of the minor penalty, 3:09. And it is a 5-on-3 power play. If Rochester wants to not have practice Monday night, they better figure out a way to score a goal here with a 1 or 2 player advantage. Here's Waz coming in. Waz weaving her way around, takes that shot, save made. Nice save by Rakowski. 6 seconds to go in the 2-player advantage for Rochester. Oh, wait, no. Oh, they just got those. You know what? I take that back. It's 4-on-4, which is what I thought, but they just got the penalties on the wrong side for Rochester. All right, so that releases Rochester, and so now Rochester's on the power play. Oh, Estelle Dallin in there. Estelle trying to get that shot off. Oh, that cross. Point the finger. Point the finger. Let's watch that replay. We'll see here. Here comes Estelle in, backhanding that puck. And there, well, right there, over the line. That little black thing that crossed over the red line, that's called a hockey puck. And in hockey, we call that a goal. However, the official didn't see it. Whitney pops that puck in at the side of the net. Goodrich over there. Goodrich going into the corner to play that puck back. Avery Whitney fires it back towards the goal again. Stopped by Olivia Popescu. Avery Whitney fires that in, goes into the trapezoid. Buffalo grabs it on the far side, sends this back onto the near side. There's a nice little check by Goodrich, Di Nicola. Puck taken away by Celino. Pushed back by Di Nicola. Goodrich coming in behind. Puck sent up. Avery Whitney grabs it, fires this at the net. Misses, goes all the way across onto the far side, and the teams return to even strength. Coming out with this puck now, here's Marie Celino. Celino loses that puck, taken away by Avery Whitney. Nice job of back-checking by a strong Rochester defense. She backhands his puck out into the neutral zone, played there by Riley O'Neill. O'Neill curling around. O'Neill loses that puck. Lexi Jackson there. O'Neill fires it off the backboards, chases around after it. Nice play by Riley O'Neill. That is so smart. Popescu with this puck now in the neutral zone, moving forward. Drop pass, back, shot fired, and it's a goal! So much for Olivia Wilson's shutout. We'll show that replay in a minute if we can, but that is a Buffalo Junior Sabre goal scored by number 10, Elise Albarala, assisted by number 20, Olivia Popescu. 10 from 20, time of the Buffalo Junior Sabres' first goal, 5:24 of the third period, and a shot and a goal by Waz. So number 10 scores for Buffalo, then number 10 scores for Rochester. Rochester Junior Americans goal scored by number 10, Nadia Wozniak, unassisted. Number 10, unassisted. Time of the Rochester Junior Americans goal, 5:45 of the third period, and they lead 5-1. There's a shot by Ryford wide. Puck grab by Warner. Warner does get it out. Ryford catches this, can't keep it in. She's in the neutral zone at the center line. Warner going in like a mad woman. Waz gets that puck, passes it to Botto. Botto up for Coin. Coin into the O-zone. Coin, dangle that just too much. One too many touches, loses control of that puck. It goes into the corner. Wozniak coming over to help out. Wozniak looking, coming in, though, is Kira DePaulo trying to clear that puck. Goodrich grabs it. Goodrich drops it off for Kalachi. Kalachi skates up at the hash mark, dumps that puck in, back behind. Wozniak going after it. Heimling gets to it first, turns his puck back. Kalachi steps up, tries firing his back into the corner. Into the corner it goes. Goodrich in after it. Sidney battling. Sidney goes down. Nicola there, trying to pick up the loose pieces. Puck picked up by Buffalo. Buffalo kicks this out into the neutral zone. Grab by McBride. Nora controlling this puck. Passes it back to McDonald. McDonald up to Nicola. Nicola trying to give it to somebody that's not her. Becker coming over, gets that puck into the O-zone, but it's grabbed by McKenna Daly of Buffalo. Daly tried sending that out and does. Catching up to it, though, is Nicola. Sends this all the way over to where the people are not. Lexi Jackson going over after it. Runs into that puck at the same time as Sarah Heimlin. Puck pops up, drops down, and that is an offside as Lexi Jackson gets control, flings that puck forward, but Becker had not cleared the zone yet. Whoa. 5-1 Rochester. Cyril's back to try to play that puck. That was an offside. But I'm going to let that one go. Baldwin gets control of that puck, sends this out. Now it comes over on the near side. Played on by Celino. Celino backhands this into the offensive end at the Rochester end of the ice. Picked up, though, by Baldwin. Peyton fires this across. Jackson runs into some trouble. Puck collected by Buffalo, up for Celino. Celino touches it into the offensive end. Chasing that puck down, though, is Nora McBride. McBride drops it behind her for McDonald, but Celino was ready for it. Celino causing some problems over there. Puck comes out into the neutral zone. Reagan Pax with it, trying to hold it in the neutral zone, waiting for a team to check up. Peyton Baldwin giving her a hassle, a hard time. Searles fires that in from the red line. Buffalo long pass out for Albarella. Albarella passes off for Ryford. Ryford fires that shot, gets blocked in front. Whitney up for Coin. Coin to Warner now. Warner loses it. Was there. Was shot. Oh, save made by Rakoski. Rebound goes up into the glass. Waz gets it, trying for the wraparound. Nothing doing. Rakoski right there, guarding that post. That one's called Bob, I believe. I don't know if all goalies have the same names for their posts. Probably not. Face off. 1-0 shot. Nice job deflecting that puck away by Celino. Goes up into the netting. We'll have to face off to the left side of Rakoski again. Ryford taking a draw against Waz. Nadia Wozniak. Got Waz, Warner, and Coin on the front line. McBride and McDonald on D. Puck goes over to Warner. Back to McBride. I'm sorry. No, that's Fanchulo and Whitney. I wasn't even really looking. Fanchulo fires this forward. Goes into the corner. McBride there. McBride trying to center it. Can't. Puck goes into the trapezoid. Warner goes back to get it. She gets pushed off that puck. Waz has it. Waz snaps this into the corner. Buffalo going in after it. Sends us up along the boards. Avery Whitney there. Can't keep it in. Puck gets sent down. Fanchulo chasing it down. So is Coin. So is Buffalo's DeSantis. Nobody's going to get there. It's going to be an icing, and we'll bring the face-off all the way back down to the Buffalo end of the arena. 6:05 to go in the third period. One more goal for Rochester, and we will move to run time. Becker for the draw. Becker taken out. Picking that puck up is Kira DePaulo. She passes up into the neutral zone. Fanchulo there, though. I'm not Fanchulo. I'm sorry. Kalachi there. Puck held in. Becker going back for it. Nope, she peels away. She's going to let defense do something. And somebody sits on the puck. It's DePaulo having a seat. It's a biscuit, not a cushion. Puck comes over into the corner. Pops its way out. Shot wide right by Perrette. I think. Yeah, it was. Buffalo turns his puck back off the boards. Picked up by McGuire. McGuire goes in. Centering pass. Gets caught by Botto. Botto passes to DiNicola. DiNicola trying to get that puck out. It's taken away by Albarella. That puck comes out into the neutral zone. Daly turns. Fires this forward. And that's an offsides. as it trickles over Dan-Dalin. Here's the face-off all the way down to the Buffalo end because of the intentionality. Lexi Jackson out in front. Couldn't get that shot off. Puck is loose. Shot. Goal scored. Number 16, Peyton Baldwin. And now we'll move to runtime. Let's see who gave that to Peyton or who took the initial shot. Oh, I think it was Olivia Searles. Lux Froman picks that puck up. Goes down on the far side, and it's going to be a Rochester penalty. It'll be a trip. So it was a Rochester Junior Americans goal scored by number 16, Peyton Baldwin, assisted by number 65, Olivia Searles. 16 from 65. Time of the Rochester Junior Americans goal, 10-10. And then we have a Rochester Junior Americans penalty, number 73, Alexia Jackson. 1 minute 30-second minor for tripping. Number 73, a minute 30 trip. Time of the minor penalty, 11:05. And Rochester now leads 6-1 here in the third period with 3:15 to go. And we have moved to runtime because the goal differential is 5 or greater. Backhand shot, save made, Olivia Wilson. Rebound picked up by McDonald. McDonald tried clearing out, gets forced right back in. McBride's going to pick this up in the corner. Nora snaps this off the boards. And we've got a player down. So we will stop the clock for that, naturally. And I think it is Reagan Pax that is down on the ice. Coach is coming out to check on her. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It's not Reagan. It was Kira DePaulo, 34, not 24. And Kira is up. And she's skating off on her own. It's always good to see. So we're going to have a face-off in the neutral zone. That's where the puck was coming from when the whistle blew. Nadia Wozniak taking the draw for Rochester against Victoria McGuire for Buffalo. Puck comes back to Whitney. Whitney swings and misses. Picking that puck up is number 11, Cara Perrette. And that is saved. And that net is not facing the right way. All right, so here's the face-off to the left side of Olivia. Face-off won by Buffalo. Puck comes back to Kaczynski. Kaczynski cycles around. Shot. Save made. Rebound is loose in front, and Olivia Wilson covers that puck up for the face-off. Nice job by Wilson. Oh, and they stopped the clock. Not supposed to. It should still be running. Perhaps they'll remember that next time. Faceoff comes into the middle. Shot fired by Popescu. There's a face-off. That's won by Rochester. Comes back to the point. Popescu fires low. Save Wilson. Nobody likes it when somebody runs into their goalie. And Kalachi's going to go for a roughing, as is Adinolfi. So incidental minor penalties. Rochester, number 8, Emma Kalachi, and Buffalo, number 17, Jada Adinolfi. Incidental minor penalties for roughing. Time of the minor penalties, 12:27 of the third period. The teams return to even strength. Here's McBride. McBride over the blue line. Stops short. Still with this puck. She is trying to wrap up. Oh, wait. No, that's Ali Alvarala. You know what? I don't know who went in then for Buffalo. Somebody, though. Oh, it's 17. I'm sorry. Adinolfi. That's right. And both names start with an A. Puck passed off for Alvarala. Alvarala drops this back for Froman. Lux fires this on net, and save made by Olivia Wilson. And the scorekeeper has realized that this is supposed to be runtime. Finally, let the clock keep running. Some of us have another hockey game to get to. 1.5 minutes to go. Becker taking a face-off for Rochester. Marie Celino taking a face-off for Buffalo. Becker with this puck in the corner. Puck alone along the boards. Swatted at. Becker has it at her feet. This comes over towards the middle. Avery Whitney knocks it over to the side. Grab by Celino. This puck comes out into the neutral zone. Dallin trying to wrap herself around McKenna Daly. Takes her into the corner. DiNicola coming in, swatting at that puck. Buffalo picks it up. Pass out into the neutral zone for Lux Froman. Froman loses it, though, as Whitney back checks that puck away. Whitney curling around in her end. Pass this puck up to DiNicola at the blue line. DiNicola through the neutral zone. Dumps this puck into the trapezoid area. Grabbed there by Kira DePaulo. See that she's fine. Back on the ice. Centering pass misses, and everybody stepping up. Fanchulo takes his puck into the corner. Dallin's going to cover her in defense. We got less than 20 seconds to go in this game. DiNicola drops back for Whitney. Shot fired. Save made by Gabriela Rakoski. And this game's going to end with that puck in the official's hand. We're not going to get this faceoff done. I'll tell you that right now. 4, 3, 2, 1. This one ends in a 6-1 victory for the Rochester Junior Americans as they defeat the Buffalo Junior Sabres by a score of 6-1 here at Three Rivers Athletic Complex in the town of Lysander, village of Baldwinsville, I think. It's at least the town of Lysander, New York, home of the NGHL, that's National Girls Hockey League Fall Classic. I am the Dan-Dalin, a positive influence, reminding you, don't wait for it to be a good day. Make it a great day, everyone.